Oh, hi, Terrance. You've got a feather. Oh, stop. You have a you have a feather on top of you.
Oh, hi, Miss Kelly. Well, I've been helping production get the theater ready.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Yeah, we've been cleaning and kind of trying to put some scenery back together.
It's so nice to see you. How are you
It's so
doing?
good to see you too. Well, it's been a lot, Miss Kelly.
Yeah, I agree, Terrance.
Yeah.
There is a lot.
Well,
It's okay.
and then when I came back to the theater today, I wanted to hug everybody, and I couldn't.
Oh, that's right. Because there's a lot of people that are not hugging right now.
Yeah, and I'm a hugger. Well, I'm kind of a beak nuzzler.
I know. I've gotten some beak nuzzles and they're very special.
Oh.
But right now we're trying to honor that social distance. So there's not a lot of people who are
Beak nuzzling or
beak
hugging?
nuzzling or hugging.
No.
Yeah, I think they're more fist bumping these days.
Oh, well, I can't fist bump, Miss Kelly. It hurts my wings.
Oh, I'm sorry it hurts your wings.
Yeah.
So that doesn't sound like they're thinking of you very much, huh?
Oh, well, it's hard, to make everybody happy.
It sure is. Terrance, have you ever heard of the golden rule?
What? No. Golden rule? No.
Yes, the golden rule. Well, we've talked about bucket filling. And
Yeah,
it's doing
I
something
like bucket filling because it makes people feel better.
Yeah.
And by the way, I did return those buckets to my mom.
That was
She
a
was
good
happy
idea.
about it.
Well, the golden rule is kind of a similar thought.
Yeah.
And it's got a couple different ways to say it.
Oh.
Some people say it, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But that's
Oh.
kind of fancy and hard to understand.
A little bit, yeah.
And then other people say, treat others like you would want to be treated.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty good, Miss Kelly.
Yeah. So when you say that it's not fair that they won't give hugs, you're not really thinking of how they feel because they want to be treated and respected at their social distance, right?
Right, because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable even though I want to give them a hug.
No, but at the same time, people aren't really thinking about you and treating you the way you want to be treated by only giving you fist bumps if it hurts your wings.
No, I don't want to do a fist bump.
Yeah. So
Well, could we do something just for us, Miss Kelly?
I think so, Terrance. And before we do that, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something else. If you are putting yourself in their shoes and you are thinking about how they're thinking of things.
Oh, like you're thinking about me with fist bumping.
Yeah. And it's called taking someone's perspective.
Oh, perspective?
Yeah, that means how they think about things or how they look at things.
Oh, I see. So you see the world from their view.
Yeah, and that is called empathy.
Another good word, Miss Kelly.
Yeah.
Empathy.
So when we come up to someone and they're not comfortable with hugs, and we take their perspective and honor that, or when someone comes up to you and you're not comfortable with fist bumps, and we take your perspective and we honor that, that's called having empathy for someone.
Oh, that sounds pretty good, Miss Kelly.
Yeah. So what if we came up with something that would just work for you and I?
Oh yeah, I want to.
What's something that we could do? Because you have wings and I have hands. They're kind of like wings. What could we do that would fill your bucket, and that would make you feel good? That's not a hug and isn't a fist bump.
Well, what if we both swing our wings at the same time and kind of squiggle? I call it a squiggle.
Squiggle.
Do this, Miss Kelly. Blah!
All right, Terrance. I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, you're going to count me out. And how are we going to do this?
1, 2, 3. Oh, Miss Kelly, thank you. It's almost as good as a hug.
That did feel good, Terrance. I think for a lot of reasons. But you know what? We talked about the golden rule and we talked about empathy. And I have a story that has both of those.
Stories! Yay, Miss Kelly! I love it when you tell a story.
Would you like to hear it?
I would, Miss Kelly.
All right, let me sit down and then I'll tell the story, okay?
Okay, and I'll come get comfortable.
All right. Our story today is called The Two Monkeys and the Fish.
Oh, there's a lot of monkeys in the trees near me sometimes.
I love monkeys, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're noisy though.
They are.
Yeah.
And this is a folk tale.
Okay. I like folktales. Well, we've had a lot of different folktales, haven't we?
We have. We've actually had two other folk tales. One from Germany and one from Indonesia and Africa.
Oh.
And this one is from Tanzania, which is also part of...
Tanzania? Is that like the Tasmanian?
I don't think so. I don't think Tasmania and Tanzania are the same place.
Oh, they're different.
They're different.
Those letters make them different. That's why people spell properly, because it matters.
It does matter. You are right. But Tanzania is in Africa. So this is a folktale from Tanzania.
Okay.
Now, once upon a time, there was a foolish monkey. But even though he was foolish, he tried every day to treat people correctly and use the golden rule.
Oh, that's like the empathy stuff we were talking about.
Well, he tried to use the golden rule very literally, which is do unto others or treat others as you would like to be treated.
Oh, well, it sounds good, but it sounds like it kind of went crazy.
Sure does sound good.
Yeah.
So every day he tried to treat others as he wanted to be treated. Well, one day a great flood came and this monkey climbed up high into the treetop.
Oh.
And as the water rose, it got high into the trees and he saw a fish. And he thought to himself, treat others as I would want to be treated.
Yeah?
Well, I would want to be pulled out of the water.
But
So he picked up that fish and he pulled the fish out of the water.
it's a fish!
Exactly. Do you know what happened to that fish?
Well, a fish needs water, so I would think something bad.
Unfortunately, that fish died.
Oh,
Because-
it needed the water.
Because the monkey, the foolish monkey, didn't think about how the fish differed from himself.
Oh, because it's like the wings and the fist bumping, we're all different.
You are right. We are all different. So, another monkey, a wise monkey, lived in the same island. And when those water rose and she went to the top of the trees and she saw those fish swimming, she wanted to treat others as you would want to be treated. And she went to get the fish and then she thought, if I were in the fish's position and I lived in the water,
Well, yeah.
would I want someone to take me out of my home? And she thought to herself, no, the fish needs the water to live.
Yeah.
If I lived in the water and I needed the water to live and someone took me out of that space, I would die.
Yeah, so just help the fish live better in the water.
So she treated others as she would want to be treated. Because if she were in the fish's position, she would want someone to leave her right where she was. And so the wise monkey left the fish in the water. And so that fish lived. And the flood went away. And we learned that the golden rule, treat others as they would want to be treated, doesn't necessarily need to be taken literally every time. We want to take others people's perspective.
You have to use empathy.
You have to use empathy and you have to say, treat others as they would want to be treated if I was in their shoes.
Oh, Miss Kelly, that was a good story.
Thank you, Terrance. I know it's a little confusing sometimes.
Well, yeah.
And messing with words can get confusing, but I think it's a good lesson is that what I need and what you need are different.
Yeah, because fist bumps hurt.
Fist bumps can hurt sometimes for birds, but not for humans. So that is why we created the Swiggles. Thank you guys for listening. Have a great day.
Bye.